My name is Monique. I am the radio mic technician in the sound team for Beetlejuice Australia. I create videos about my life working in the industry, especially in commercial musical theatre in Australia, not only to share my love for it, but also to offer some insight and tips through my experience and my co-workers' experiences to aid the next generation of techs who are going to come through the industry. In September, we wrapped up an incredible season in Melbourne with Beetlejuice, and we are now taking the netherworld to other parts of the world. Due to the global location of Australia, and I think how our industry here with theatre is set up in terms of touring, it is very common that if companies want to send shows to places like Asia, it is often Australian companies that will be sent there. For the cast and crew of Beetlejuice Australia, our first stop is Abu Dhabi. Whenever I go somewhere new in the world, I like to do a bit of a dive on their history and learn a little bit more about the place. So let's do a little bit of history first about Abu Dhabi itself. Abu Dhabi is the capital city of the United Arab Emirates, or the UAE. It's a relatively young country along the coast of the Arabian Peninsula in the Middle East. While the area has an incredibly rich tribal history dating back to the Stone Age, the islands on which Abu Dhabi now sit seem to be relatively quiet, believed to be settled on in the 1700s, and was at the beginning of the 20th century estimating only 6,000 people in population. The main export of this region was once pearls until in 1958 oil was discovered. The impact that this had on the nation was monumental in many ways, of course including its economy. Because of its geographical location as well as its rich resources, the Arabian Peninsula was of great interest to other countries, and there were many who sought to control it. The Portuguese, the Dutch, and naturally the British all sought to invade and colonize this area until the neighboring emirates, including Abu Dhabi and Dubai, gathered to form a federation in order to protect not only their resources, but their people and their cultures. In 1971, the United Arab Emirates was declared an independent sovereign state. Today, Abu Dhabi has a population of over 4 million people, but it is estimated that only about 11% of those people are actually Emirati citizens. The rest of the population is made up of expats and tourists. While the predominant religion in this country is Islam and the official language is Arabic, this has resulted in an incredibly large range of cultures, practice religions, and languages spoken in the city. In my rural Australian upbringing, my first awareness of Abu Dhabi was, I think, as a place that people connected flights to other places. It may seem like an odd location to bring a major Broadway Western-styled musical, but I believe it makes perfect sense when you consider the Project of the 50, which is the UAE's collection of strategies to grow and nurture the country, which launched in 2021. A large part of that is tourism, but I imagine it is also to enrich the lives of the incredibly diverse population that live within the city. Now we know a little bit more about Abu Dhabi and why we're here, let's open a musical. As you would have seen in a previous video, I flew into Abu Dhabi from Vietnam, and I was fortunate enough to have a day off before we then went into Bump In. Bumping in Abu Dhabi was a little bit different to normal. Normally in Australia, we are in quite classic theatre dedicated spaces, but in the UAE, we were performing the show within the Etihad Arena, which is the interesting part of an experience that often feels a little bit like Groundhog Day, especially your mornings and nights before and after work. Bump In happens so fast, and there is so much to do, not only with your own individual department, but all of the other departments as well who are trying to build the show from the ground up. But before and after work, I find it's really important to try and minimize the amount of time that I am spending on things that I have to do to get to and from work so that I can prioritize my rest. So every single morning and night for Bump In and also for Bump Out looked a little bit like this.
14 hours later.
Hey there, my name's Tonight's meditation will help you calm your mind and settle your body so you can drift off into a deep and restful sleep.
You guys so excited. How are you enjoying bumping?
Very cool, thank you.
For those who are unaware what happens in a bump in, we bring in everything. From the cabling across and understage or to front of house, all of our PA, fallback on deck and on stage, everything in the orchestra pit, all of the comms equipment, chain motors in the sky, all of the set and walls, the floor, everything. For sound in particular, we will often start with setting up our racks and running out our looms. Looms are really long bundles of cables that are all related to a particular task that we run from our racks to the location that they need to go. These can be anywhere between 10 meters to 100 meters long. We run looms to flyers, to auto, to the pit, to our PA, to our RF monitoring station, to the lighting operator, to the follow spot operators, to our antennas for comms and for radio mics, to front of house where Gio and Anthony mix the show and operate sound effects. All of the cameras that the calling SM and other departments rely on, we put into the stage area as well. We bring in everything.
Hey guys, welcome to Montec, Abu Dhabi edition. The dabs for the beach. Oh, you can even see us there. Face recognition. Wow. Yeah, that is cool. That's so cute. What brand's this?
This is the Insta360. This is what I got to replace my GoPro. While we were doing this, the band and cast did arrive throughout the week and began rehearsals in the foyer for their particular parts of the show as well. There is so much happening in such a small amount of time, and it really helps that every member of our team takes responsibility for a different task within our department during bump-ins and bump-outs. If you want more of a breakdown and a video about that, let me know.
Working diva, do you have a band? I'll patch it in for you. Yeah.
It is day 5 of our bump in. Our office door is glass that leads out into a hallway, so I really need to just record myself with complete confidence, not caring who walks by, and that's a little bit scary. And I'm being vulnerable by telling you that. Everything is starting to really come together. It is now the point of bump in where we've got not only all of our technical departments are in, stage management and company management are in, our band have arrived and they've just started their rehearsal. and our cast also come in today to do a couple of days of rehearsal as well. There's some things that they need to work through for the show here, and also Andy is joining us, so that's really nice as well for him to get a chance to rehearse with everybody because he obviously hasn't had that chance. It's now the point of bump in where I squirrel away to the office and really do like a big aggressive mic maintenance to make sure that we are all set and ready to go for the season and that we have everything we need in the office for the shows we have coming up. We only have 10 shows here, which is crazy, but for those 10 shows, we will be very prepared. I have to do some relabeling, I have to do some painting, I have to build a couple of mic rigs, and I also have to have a look at all of our plots and adjust them for the space that we're in and the way that the plots will change so that I can give them to our swing. Just making sure that we are ready to go because we only get a few cast on stage sessions here and one preview and then we open. So there's no time to dilly-dally. Never said dilly-dally in my life, and I don't think I'm going to continue doing it. I think we're going to leave that one there. Our stage management department have solved all of my problems in one milk tea. It is our first day of cast on stage today. First day of cast on stage, our band called this morning. There are 4 days till opening night. Up until this point, all departments have been kind of doing their own things separately, including stage management, props, and the cast all being in a rehearsal room. All the technical departments on stage working on their different things, the band rehearsing in their own separate space, and today is the day that we finally bring all of those. Finally, it's been a few days. Today is the day that all of those things come together and we start doing runs and things together. We have one preview and then we open, and then we do 9 shows after that. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Today is going to be a chaotic but a really fun day. All of the other technical departments other than stage management and props haven't really had a chance to be working with the cast again, and we haven't really had a chance to be working with stage management or props much because they've been doing those rehearsals, and Gio's been up there as well for sound effects. So it will be very nice to be all together again and just to run the show. There are a couple of changes that are being made to the show for the UAE. It's very common that when shows go to different countries, sometimes some things within the show have to change. Everyone's in full wigs and wardrobe today as well, so we're just going straight for it. There's not many ways that I think my plot is going to change for this venue. I think it will only impact in Melbourne. There were a couple of hat pack swaps that I did in dressing rooms, and I think I will do those instead on the backstage area or at interval, so I need to figure that out. But other than that, everything is very much the same for us, which is really nice.
I need to add in some good music to
Oh, and I will.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to Abu Dhabi. It is opening night. I am here, which is wild. This is the view from our hotel, which is beautiful. We are not in the city and not where the Etihad Arena is. We're kind of like in between. But yes, it is opening night tonight, and then we've got an amazing weekend planned. So we will take you along so that you can see a bunch of those, see some amazing sights we've already seen. Well, I've already seen a few. Unfortunately, Nick has been working in tech, so I've been doing a little travel, as you can see right here. And Nick will hopefully put in a little picture of me somewhere. If not, then I'm just holding my hand up. After a bunch of paralysis about picking what I wanted to wear, finally ready, dressed, Monique ended up coming home, so that was great. We had a bit of a break while we were getting ready before opening. We did that thing where we got matching suits. I know. Off to see the opening of Beetlejuice in Abu Dhabi.
We were so incredibly fortunate in this chunk of tour to have 3 consecutive days off. In theatre world, you're kind of lucky if you get more than a single day off on a Monday. Sometimes you might end up in a schedule where you get Monday and Tuesday off as well, but it is very common that it is only Monday you can rely on as being your day off in the week. So that was really exciting because we were all obviously in a country that a lot of people had never been to, and there was a lot to explore and experience.
Oh, there's a bug next to you. It's gone now.
After that, we were back to reality, crazily doing our final long weekend of shows before we bump out the show it feels like we only just put in. It was business as usual for a Thursday, Friday, including maintenance, double Saturday and Sunday matinee weekend of shows.
This is why I was late.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Delia, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Hello, it's me. I can't make the darling
It's bad content. Or how about the all-time classic? When I was younger, so much younger than today, I never needed anybody's help in any way. Have you heard John Farnham's cover of Help? It is fucking awesome.
This concert in the room of the two men who claim to not be singers
Ah!
is crazy.
We'd like to give it a go in the dressing room.
Help me if you can, I'm feeling down.
And I do appreciate being around.
Yeah, I do know what you mean. Yeah. I'm not excited. Yeah.
You know, live, laugh, love, right?
You are right. Clones prepare.
Is that it?
That's graceful as fuck. Yeah.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I am hungry.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Geotech now, it's no longer Montech. We're here in Abu Dhabi and I'm about to show you the far this way. Wait, ASMR. Oh, I spilled a little bit of coffee on my jacket, don't worry about it. So this is the front of house area. To get up there, it's a bit tough though, it's a bit hard on the knees. transition music. Da-da-na-na-na. Oh yeah, transition music up to the far, to the far. Oh yeah. And then up here you take a little second because you're out of breath by the time you get up here. Welcome, business France. So this is pretty much the same setup that we had in Melbourne, but it's a much bigger scale than what we had there. My desk and stuff are still pretty much the same, and so is Anthony's side. However, because we're in the arena, we kind of have to share the space with other people. Ugh. So on this side, we have lighting with us, which rarely never happens. Rachel, I miss you. Come to the show with me today. So here we get to hang together. And also because we don't have a second level here, so this is kind of our circle rail. Usually on a standard theatre, we have the circle rail, which we can hang things off of, like speakers, cameras. My PTZ camera goes there, front of house, Carla and IR with the lamps and all that. And in our case, for Beetlejuice, projectors. But since we don't have a circle rail, we gotta hang it on this truss. So everything's up here. This is Gerald. It's the projector that lives above me. We've become very fond of each other. This is the fall. Just live, love, laughing in the fall.
I absolutely loved our time in Abu Dhabi. I know a lot of other people throughout the company also loved being there. It was a really beautiful experience for my first time touring internationally. If you are watching because you were in Abu Dhabi and got to see the show, thank you for coming and seeing us. If you want to see more behind the scenes, touring, lifestyle related videos as well, I post a lot more of that over on my Patreon, which will be linked below. If you have any questions about international touring and also the difference between doing the show in a theatre then moving into an arena, please leave them in the comments below or send me a DM on Instagram. I am planning a video in the future with Anthony, our head of sound, speaking a little bit more in depth about that and answering your questions.